Drums, please.
Woo! Oh, y'all ready? Now the weather's nice. Hey, we done hit the good weather up in the studio. We feeling nice on this Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day.
That's right. We in the studio.
Almost got in the face.
Can we not podcast?
What? I keep getting on.
Because you're not looking when you're pressing the buttons.
I'm just wild.
Shame
bro.
on you.
I'm
Yeah,
wild.
here
That's
sitting
right. We
shooting
back in the
threes.
studio. So Can We Not Podcast, episode 46.
Yes, sir.
46.
That's right. Episode 46. Yes. 46. We in the building. Me, your host, Evan Combest. In the studio, we got
Party lamp.
Party lamp.
Of course.
There you go.
Mike.
Of course. We have Akai. I didn't think of a funny nickname
That's
for you this
good
weekend.
because the last one, the
No, no.
Kardashian one.
No, that wasn't the last one.
That I'm just bringing that back up.
Ariana
Let's
Grande?
no. Okay, then we can do that. We can do that. I'm good.
Not
with that.
Akai Kardashian. Not to be confused with Akai Kardashian.
Take his mic.
What about a Kanye West?
Oh, my God.
I don't know. He's going off the deep end. I mean, I know I've been posting crazy, but listen,
Man.
raise your hand.
And we also
It's
got...
okay.
Hello,
Lit.
hello.
Exactly. So, guys, we're back in the studio. So, once again, shout out to City World Radio. Shout out to Sky's Crescent Radio. Shout out to Jade helping us out on the board. I would shout out to Tone, but he's not here right now. But
Still, shout out to Tone.
for leaving me with the equipment. Like I know what I'm doing.
Thank God it's on video to
He
see
found
how,
the soundboard.
see how dumb Evan was looking for like 2 minutes.
Hopefully
Scrambling.
he
He
doesn't
got
edit
it
that
though. Got it though.
No, Tone, when you see this footage, you got to leave it in, bro. That
I
was
just
funny.
imagine Tone editing and just laughing the entire time. Like just the Tone laugh. We gotta catch that.
How are you guys?
Good, man.
Crazy good.
Crazy good?
Yes.
How are you crazy good?
My boy Harvey Leona had a show yesterday,
Oh, shout out to Harvey.
and I helped him play in it.
Oh, shout out to Akai.
I do music sometimes. Not a music podcast. Not a music podcast.
Long
But
as I
yeah,
don't have to say it.
nah. Nah, we were at was it Queens Night Market?
Okay.
It's really dope. There's like all these food venues and like different foods from like all these other cultures. Got to play first band, rocked it. And
Oh, you were the
yeah,
first.
it was
you were the
dope.
first band of the event.
Yeah,
Oh,
we actually met another band. I forgot their name. Sorry, guys.
Why would you tell us you met him?
Because they were cool. They were like veterans of the show. People that go there probably know exactly who they are. But they were great. They were great. Shout out to them. If anybody knows the band that went
Andrew,
on, like
Andrew
right after
Harvey, whenever you guys hear
please,
this, there you go.
please tag them in whatever.
And tag Akai
Screenshot
for
we
being
have.
kind of trash for not knowing their names.
I mean,
Kind of.
all the trash.
Akai, aka a kind of
All
trash
the
guy.
trash. Hey, there you go.
Oh, I'm
a
good.
kind of trash guy.
Wow, I'm good.
Aren't we all? Can we not? We're trying to clean up our act.
Kenneth, how was your week?
Thank you, thank you. My week was good, man. No drama, no nothing from my mama. Just chilling. Finding the button. No.
Did anybody call my number? Nobody called
damn it,
my
Jimmy.
No, Jimmy.
Nobody
No,
called
Damn it,
me?
Jimmy.
back on the bench, Jimmy.
Ah,
Relax.
you niggas, I swear.
We just went over this backstage, Jimmy. Jeez.
There's no backstage here.
There is technically. There's a green room,
The room, sorry.
and there's that room that we can't go in because you remember the manager.
Evan,
told me I
please
couldn't
start
go
the
back
show. Evan, please start the
remember that.
show. Evan, how was your week, bro?
there. We are performing in a sex chamber. Don't let the fans not know. They
Don't
must
let 'em
know.
They have
Can we not?
They have.
Can we not?
They have
Ew.
to listen to us. They have to know where we're at, as if they can. Never mind. They can't.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, never mind. Actually, no. Sub studio.
Evan, how was your week? Evan,
I just be watching y'all struggle.
Evan,
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what to do with my
Game of
hands.
Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Game of
The
Thrones.
finale
Trash.
came.
Oh yes, no.
Trash.
You gave your prediction.
Sorry.
Was it?
That's-
Did it live up?
He did say it was going to be trash. He did
It
say it was going to be a disappointment.
Was way off, even though it almost happened. It actually almost happened. It almost happened. Tyrion almost got it, but
for those who
he was
don't
like,
know,
"Nah, whoa, hold up, I don't want this responsibility." Left field, threw it to Bran, the cripple. Sorry, I had to say it.
the kid who got pushed out of the tower in the first episode.
Yep, and got crippled for the entire
The
series.
guy who did absolutely nothing became the king.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly how
It's crazy
things are
how-
going in
it's
our
crazy-
country right
It's crazy how how TV mirrors real life when
Fam.
somebody who doesn't do anything and isn't really qualified ends up with all that power. What?
now. Fam.
Oh, Oh, I don't have that sound.
When I say
Give
they
myself
shitted
that
on the idea of democracy, I was like, yo, they really just put it out there and said, yo, democracy. And then they laughed at that shit. Like, they were literally trying to rebuild the new world after everything went down.
So
I'm not going to spoil everything.
Basically, kind of like what Kenneth just said, how it imitates real life.
Real life. Real life. The Twilight Zone. The Kenneth Zone.
No.
Another Kenneth theory.
No. Oh, I was about to say Evan. Man.
Kung Fu theories now.
Yeah.
Kung Fu theories.
Kung Fu conspiracy now.
Kung Fu conspiracy. Wait, we gotta cut down on the caves.
That's
Cut down
only
on the
two.
caves.
Only
Yeah,
two.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Be careful. Dangerous territory.
Just can't use my name with it. Anyway,
I don't have a clever
segue.
Kung Fu Kenny Killer.
Jason Mitchell from the Shy's wilding out. What the fuck's going on with your
Because he's got a
mans?
pot belly.
What's going on with your man?
I
Evan-
told you he's got
Evan.
a pot belly.
Okay, I was right. Pot belly
Exactly.
niggas be
Actor,
wild.
But no.
So can we give the
the
listeners
real
some-
actor
That's Jason
is
Mitchell.
wildin'.
Let's give the listeners
Give it to him.
All right.
some
Tell him
backstory.
about pot bellies.
Go ahead, Kenneth.
So,
pot belly.
Damn, I don't have a pot belly, so I'm not wilding. But Jason Mitchell of The Shy and of fame from Straight Outta Compton, he was let go from all his recent projects, including a project on Netflix called Desperados. He's let go from The Shy, and he was let go from his acting agency due to like sexual misconduct allegations made by his co-star in the show, Tiffany Boone, the girl who plays his girlfriend on the show. So she said that he would be very inappropriate, like in a sexual manner towards her, to the point where she would invite her. I think it's her husband or her fiance. Her husband.
Yeah.
She would
Her
invite her
significant
significant other to the set. That way, Jason would be like
So he
dissuaded.
could see what was going on.
Exactly. That way, she's not just
wait,
wilding.
Hold up.
And then
Hold
now,
up.
so now the upcoming third season of The Shy will be without Jason Mitchell, which is a big strike against the show now because
He's a main character.
he's the main character. He's the one who in season one.
I think we can do without
It's
him.
more about the town.
It's more about the town.
I guess, but it's like he's more
civil
entwined with everybody.
discourse.
He's
Well,
more.
we haven't even talked about the show for a minute. What's going on
Yeah.
with the show? You guys saw the episode. I didn't.
Trash.
It-
Trash.
What happened?
It was actually, to me, it was kind of interesting. It was like it gave a little bit of backstory into the cop, Detective Cruz.
the
Back
guy
when
with the Timbs?
yes,
Tim's
like,
man.
so
A cop with the Timbs to just reach out.
so he so it was a flashback to like about 6 years prior to when he was an officer in Kansas City, and he was dealing with his partner shooting an unarmed black man in a car. And his partner was like, oh, I thought he was reaching for a gun. I thought I saw a gun. He was reaching for a weapon. And then like other officers, of course, came in for backup and like, yo, check the back seat, check everything, check in between the seats, check under the seats, check in his ass. Wait, what? I mean, like checking to make sure that
The guy had a gun,
yeah, he did not have a gun.
so they planted it.
No, they didn't plant it. Like Detective Cruz was like, yo, he wasn't reaching for anything but his seatbelt. He still had his seatbelt on. That's what he was reaching for. And then like his
Told him to get out the car.
Exactly.
Get out the car. He's reaching for a gun. My seatbelt's on.
basically. And then it was like a big.
It was about 5 bullets.
Boo! Get the fuck out of here!
Man, come on, man.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
I think he is.
He's finding a button.
I'm not. Just continue. What
Can't
happened?
find it.
What- Did anything else happen in the episode outside of the cop?
Jason
Jason Mitchell. What was he up to?
He got a new food truck from Duda, the
Oh, from when he made
The
the deal
drug
with
dealer.
the super big drug dealer who's like a townsperson.
exactly, like he
He's got his hands in all the money.
Yeah.
and speaking of money, he gave him like
50 G's.
yep, in his
At
bank
first
account.
it was like 10,000, but then he gave him 50 G's after that. Then a food truck. And
Like a
it's
second
like,
food truck with
bam.
two other employees, but then other gang members,
employees,
other
they're
high ranking
gang
gang members
members.
were following Jason
truck.
Mitchell's character to like guess as like protection, and then the cop lady who punched the dude, well, like arresting like in the drug den thing.
Yeah.
She's incorrectly
She's
a
drawing
conclusion. Yeah,
connections
she's like, oh,
that Jason Mitchell must be the leader now.
exactly, or affiliated with the gang.
The pot belly nigga.
Exactly.
The head of the pot belly niggas. It's me. I'm here. Got it.
Clearly, I'm
the
running
shots.
shit here.
I'm the ringleader.
Clearly, I'm in charge.
In the
Here.
streets.
When she was taking
Like, no, he was looking confused. He was like, yo, this nigga just gave me a truck.
She's
For
but she's
nothing?
sitting there taking pictures of this nigga. He's across the street.
rubbing his
holding his belly,
patting his
Scratch his
head.
head, looking in his truck.
While eating.
Derp.
There was a picture I was gonna send to the chat where this nigga was counting money and he was like, yeah. I'm like, this is the dumbest shit. But this is exactly how I would want them to catch this nigga.
That's funny.
Well, that's how they caught him on set, wilding out against his
Nah,
co-stars.
jeez, man. Like, yo, what are they gonna really do
While
about that?
I was watching the episode, because of that news that broke in the week, I was looking to see like if she was like maybe acting uncomfortable around him on camera or on set or anything.
There was a scene.
Yeah.
That,
Really?
there was a scene where it was like, I guess like the end of everything.
The end of the episode. End of the episode, she quit her job because she was
Yeah.
unhappy working at
She's done.
with her parents and with Mrs. Robinson, I think the lady's name is, whatever. Like she was tired of working with them, so like it was his advice to like quit the job and try and find her passion, because she was complaining how like everyone else has their passion but hers, like she hates her job and everything like that. So after she told him that she quit, they embraced, and then you could kind of see like in the show it was like, oh, that's nice, but it's like, oh, there's a little bit of tension there. Like she didn't enjoy the hug as much as he did.
Yeah, it was a hard hug. But I would like to say the Shy did it again. They like pressed on points that kind of like they're smallly interjected into the show, but like it's a big thing that affects that kind of community.
Yeah, like police shootings and like how it's always like the cops working together to try and protect the officer as opposed to like finding justice for the victim.
I was also going to say the lower income housing.
Oh yes,
situation. Like that's part of the reason why she quit her job. She was like,
she wanted to help that.
That part of the community, and then her
she had
parents
a
are
meeting
against it.
With she had a meeting with like a lady that was looking for housing, trying to get set up, and then she was basically breaking down everything that she had to go through, like her trials and tribulations. Like I got to go across town
for 3 hours, leaving
ride.
like 3 a.m,
Like,
and the only reason I get that shift is so I can get back home and pick up my baby from daycare. Because if I don't, then the sitters charge me an extra $25 and stuff like that. But like I only stay with her because her rents are cheap.
Yeah,
it's like shit. Like, and then she was like, "Oh, if you just got me here to tell me no, you could have just saved me a trip and told me this over the phone."
Yeah, I think I really feel like there were a lot of different dynamics shown there. It's just like you have literally one side, the millennial person on the side looking in and saying, "Oh, how do I help?" The community that I come from or I live in, and then the other side is just like, yo, I'm busting my ass. There's nothing you can do for me. You're not helping me. So it's just like,
if you're not helping me, then why are you here?
So it's like I do want to see how that plays out in the show, especially since like they have like these underlying situations that kind of like blow up. But that's what I like about the Shy. Even though there's all this potbelly nigga shit going on around it,
he won't be there no more. So the show's gonna be.
That's
lit.
Great. See, I told you. See, I called it from the beginning.
He always told us something up with that nigga.
Yo, there's something wrong about that pop.
Kai's right. That nigga was wilding.
Gotta be something wrong about that pop.
Shout out to Akai. And shout out to Popeyes.
Yes. Shout out to Popeyes. Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen. $5 box. And the $6 box of boneless wings is back. And if you get the meal, it's $8.99. $8.99 for 6 boneless wings at Popeyes. Come on down. I will be at the Strip.
Not tonight, because
not tonight, but Tuesday at 5 p.m. Check me out. This is actually the 1-year anniversary of me being at New York Poets Cafe, performing in front of a live audience on an open mic. And Evan, thank you for that start in my comedic career. I will only get bigger.
Nothing happened this week.
Yo, yeah.
That's why we're doing this.
I was going through the group chat.
Ain't nothing really happened.
A $44 million
that was big, but I feel
Harvey Weinstein.
That's messed up. This dude should be going to jail. Like, how are these guys just settling?
This is a civil suit. This isn't the criminal case. He still has a criminal case coming.
That's great. I hope he loses all his money. Yeah.
Where you normally do the criminal first, where you decide in court, and in that way in court, after everything's decided, then it's whatchamacallit. Then that kind of helps you do the civil suit easier.
They're building
this
show.
Was I off this whole time?
Yeah.
Was his mic off the whole time? Because if so, thank God.
No. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Edit
no.
Thank God I wasn't talking. No, cool. Whatchamacallit. But yeah, so normally it's the other way around it, because once you get the criminal case, you can be like, hey, I was proven innocent in court, so you can't prove me guilty in civil, so we can settle. It makes it easier to settle on a lower amount. But he did civil first because I guess this is how the dates just were arranged. Settled on 44, and it was on multiple women. It wasn't just on one person.
Yeah.
So it's multiple women getting $44 million, splitting that up amongst themselves.
Take
He does
all's
still
money.
have a criminal case coming up.
Yeah.
I feel like they're building it up like a summer blockbuster. It's like Harvey Weinstein, the case of the century.
All right, come on. How many times you gotta hear this nigga's name? He's not Tupac.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, what?
Speaking of Tupac,
The
there's like
5-part documentary series on
That's gonna be dope.
how Tupac slept.
it's
when
really
he
gonna
was
be
alive.
Really?
I feel like it's gonna be good. Like I finished with Mike's and Men.
We're gonna
What?
I finished with Mike's and Men. The
Oh,
Wu Tang
yes,
Clan.
yes, yes.
That was really dope.
I'm sure
there was,
it was
so much more.
I
that
really
was
wish I'll finish that shit. I'm mad at
Oh
myself.
man, no.
I'm in like
give
halfway
yourself,
through episode 2. So
Yeah, no. Give
But what do
yourself the.
overall, it was dope.
It was dope because they really just showcase a lot
Of Mice and Men is a Wu Tang documentary
Yeah.
from the Wu Tang Clan. For those
It's
of
on
you who don't know.
Showtime.
like,
Check it out.
like how we mentioned
really
last
dope.
week.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's really dope. Like they just showcase like the brotherhood between them. Like even though they had like they're falling out at one point, it was just a lot of shit that just didn't disconnect them. It was really good. Like I know like the history of them. They had like a lot of beef, you know, territorially and you know between each member. You know
And once all the business got involved,
yeah, it just kind of like separated things, and then you know they talked on the whole Martin Shkreli.
it creates a divide. Yeah, the
it
guy
was
who
just
made
like,
that one, made that one. Like, I'm selling it for like $1 million, $2 million, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah,
But it was nice to see them, and especially you know talk on ODB like Old Dirty Bastard. It like the way they touched on him and like the whole thing. You got to finish it.
I will.
Showtime.
I will.
Please
It's
finish
really
it,
good.
guys.
It's really good to see like a group of guys coming together, like as they were younger, just passionate about something, trying to do something to get themselves off the streets, and finding throughout. That's my favorite thing about it. Through creativity, because it's me as a creative person, just watching them be creative and find other ways of expressing themselves and other ways of passion besides just gang banging, balling, and selling drugs. It's like they found something that they all loved, and then they got to a way where they could make money off of it. And then once that happened, it took over the world.
Yeah.
At one point in time, and just it shows the trials and tribulations that goes through the journey of that. Almost like a rise and a fall.
Yeah, no, it was great, and I think they're only rising from where they actually
With that now, yeah, because it's still a very strong brand.
yes,
Yeah. And that
like it was
we went
valued at
to a
$1 billion.
Wu-Tang
pop-up shop
Yeah, the
last
pop up
week.
shop was amazing.
Yeah.
it was like a mini museum for them, and it was just like it's just
It had a lot of like different exhibits for them. Like we've been to
So
a lot of
dope.
pop-up shops before. Like they might have 1 or 2 different things there.
Yeah.
This Wu-Tang one had a lot going
Yeah,
on in there,
yeah.
and
It
they were
was-
giving out free Showtime like cards.
Yeah, like 36
35
days, 35
of
days.
Yeah, free
I was like,
Showtime.
oh snap!
How many days you got left?
I'm still paying. I'm gonna
a
use it
chump.
next month though.
Get-
I'm gonna
just use
cancel
a
it
different
and use it.
email. Yeah, just use a different email, bro. You can have the one you pay for and the free one.
Wait a minute, but
What?
wait a minute. Tuesday at 5 p.m. Comic strip
I
live.
know math because I'm smart and I can do lots of math. with
Evan
brain.
Combest is back. Evan Combest raw.
He's
Damn,
finding
man.
a button.
No.
Oh,
damn.
Now I'm really back.
It's really bad.
Who let him back to the
You
stew?
thought I could kick me out, but you couldn't. So I'm back. We're trouble for your mama. That's right. And I'm back in the studio, bitch.
I'm back and I'm back and I'm back, bitch.
I'm back and I'm back and I'm back and I'm back.
What's up, Jimmy? What's happening, bro?
Have you guys ever finessed women out of money?
Yes.
Jesus, get out, Jimmy.
Yes.
Wait,
Tell
what?
your truth,
You get out
Jimmy.
too.
Tell your truth, Jimmy.
Not my truth, but some young man swindled a woman out of $40,000.
What?
No, Jimmy. It was
40
$80,000.
$80,000.
I've got the info right
He's
here
got
for
the
you.
scoop.
Wait a
All
minute.
right.
Sources.
Sources close to Jimmy. Sources across the table. from
Sources
Jimmy.
that are actually Jimmy.
Sources across the table says con man scammed woman he met on Match.com and convinced her to hand over $80,000 after dating her for 1 week.
a king.
See this nigga's
A
face.
king.
The smile on his face. When I saw that, I was like, nah, I have to. Now this,
King
he is
shit.
happy as hell. Did he buy the suit with the money?
Can,
A con man, Gwinnett County in Georgia, is being accused of convincing a woman he met on Match.com to marry him in less than a week and scamming her out of $80,000. Now, police are searching for the man, identified as 35-year-old John Martin Hill, who has a warrant out for his arrest. Daily Mail reports that he's been charged with theft by deception.
Deception.
That's crazy.
I'm so sorry.
What's theft by deception?
Is that a really?
Is that real?
That's a real term.
Because if that's real, I gotta run.
No, if that's real, I've got some lawsuits to hand out. Hey, listen, lady. You were my forever. You were my cinnamon apple. That's where the plane ticket came from.
Passports to Peru.
Get your shit off. Get your shit off. Go. All right.
Damn, we hit mad bingo shit already.
The woman gave him more than $80,000 to put up towards the purchase of a house after he told her they would live together, and he even took her house shopping. But as soon as she gave him the money, Hill allegedly ran away forever.
Forever, ever.
It said more. I just
Ran away forever.
I guess so. I didn't read the rest of the story.
Pray for that man.
Pray for that man. What? No.
Pray for men. Pray for the scammer men out there. Get your coins, cuz.
Wait a minute. Now let's backtrack because you said
No. I don't scam. No, I don't scam women.
this has happened. Have you done this? Have you been tempted?
The only person I've scammed for money was my mother.
Jesus. What? No.
I acted.
Come on, you listen to Joe Buzz's recent episode.
Exactly.
You gotta rob your mother at one point in time.
Exactly.
You gotta when she send you to the store, you keep the change.
Oh,
Hey. First off,
You
hang
keep the
on.
change,
Hang on. Why are we talking
Walker's
about this
fee.
here? Don't talk about this here.
Walker's fee. I know she listens. See, only your mother listens. She gonna beat your ass.
Shut up.
She gonna beat your ass.
chill. Damn,
Yo,
man.
this morning, Akai was like, "Yo, water's on."
Yo, Ma, I'm gonna send you the check. Package in the mail. Okay.
it's gone.
Back
No,
in the mail is
no.
gone. Back in the mail is gone. Shout out to the baby.
Not for real. Shout out to the baby, bro.
Yo.
That nigga's a goat.
You,
It's not a music podcast, but damn it,
no.
that was just a great
the
moment.
video
Black
that he
history.
did you see that? The
You know, he beat the nigga's ass.
was that should have been the video.
That's the video.
Context for the listeners. Context for the listeners.
The baby's a rapper from South Carolina.
North
and-
Carolina.
North Carolina, yeah.
North Carolina.
Yeah,
North
you gonna come down here.
Yeah. Beat my ass.
You gonna come down and beat all our asses.
Yeah, I don't need that. But
You
the
bitch
baby,
ass nigga.
the baby's a rapper who makes really great music. He has really good energy, and he had alleged beef with another North Carolina rapper named Cam Coldheart. And apparently they ran into each other at a Louis store, and Cam Coldheart started recording him, and the baby didn't like it because he recognized him as the dude talking a lot of ish about him over the months. And he told dude, "Yo, just buy your stuff, man. Just buy your stuff, get out the
And
store.
move
Like, just
move
buy your
along,
stuff, get out
yeah.
the store." And then it happened.
They got into it.
Yeah.
They got into it.
So, baby fucked that nigga all the way up.
They was scrapping. They was scrapping. Like, yo.
It wasn't scrapping. That fight didn't look like it lasted long.
I mean.
'Cause the video
but,
happened?
Nah, they were outside of the store, though. Because, like, when they were.
No,
like,
they were inside the store.
They were
He
inside
beat
the
him
store
out
at
the
first.
store. They did. They beat his ass to outside the store.
That's what I'm saying.
His
Like,
pants was off.
that's why I'm like,
That's
yo,
the crazy part.
How did
They
this
beat
happen?
the man so bad his pants was off. He told him to put his pants back on. It's recorded on that one. The light was on. That's what let me know.
Yo, I was looking at that.
Was
I
it
was
still on me though?
Is it still on me? Because I'm about to
Now it's
go.
on me.
Oh, damn.
They looking at the pro.
But he beat the pants off the dude, which we used to be a saying, and now it's a thing.
Now it's the baby.
Shout out to the baby.
Shout out to the baby.
And if everybody go stream his music, that shit is good. It's really nice rap music to put you in a real. If you're in a real ignorant mood, you just feel like you the man or something, yo. I'll be feeling like the man. Like if you want to feel like that,
Listen to the baby.
Wait, is
Yeah.
that why you wanted to listen to the baby? You want to feel like the man?
yeah,
Why do you need to feel like the man?
because I'm the man sometimes, motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, you got it.
Sometimes I want to amp
But I'm
myself
just saying-
up.
But why you need to amp yourself up even further, though?
'Cause sometimes I want to
some-
embellish.
Sometimes you need that extra.
Embellishments.
Sometimes you need that extra to get your day started.
Yeah, I want to embellish in it. I want to embellish in the mood.
You want
know.
to shine a little brighter. I get you.
Exactly,
All right,
you know.
All right. So that's
Wasn't
what
there
the
some
baby
other dude
doing.
that scammed a woman out of money?
Yeah, it was like that bodybuilder looking
A
dude.
bodybuilder.
Yeah, man
Yeah.
arrested after scamming dozens of women through dating apps. Whoa, Ken, why is this picture of Kenneth?
Okay, this is
Wait.
Reportedly stole from their purses when they slept over. All right.
Oh wait, no, that's me.
No,
That's a premium
Exactly.
snap. That's me.
I have the story right here.
Listen, I gotta pay rent.
Remember,
somehow.
I don't use dating apps.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You just in the streets.
We can go back.
I just slide in DMs. give it to myself.
If you're looking for love online, don't talk to Kenneth. You might want to be sure you're Prince Charming, who he is, who he says he is, because another scammer
I don't
has been
lie.
placed behind bars
I'm just me.
for luring women through dating apps and stealing their coin.
Man.
I like what I see.
Los Angeles detectives are asking women to come forward.
Did your camera just turn off? Because you lied.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, see,
Damn.
we can't talk about
Damn.
it. They
Get
scammed
my
him.
charger out the book.
They
down. I
scammed
charged
him.
it.
They
But
scammed him.
yeah, asking for it's in the second zipper. Asking women for they're asking women to come forward to show that they prove they've been involved with a man by the name of Wilson Jackson, who left women brokenhearted
That's a fake
and
name.
broke. Police say Wilson targeted dozens of women through dating apps and either stole from their purse. That's just a really funny thing to do.
Why is that?
While they were sleeping, using the restroom, or asked for a loan that he would repay.
A goat walks among
So, makes me beg the question: has any one of you gentlemen ever took money out of a woman's purse?
My
mama's
mother's.
purse.
A woman
Sorry,
that
mama.
you dealt with
My mama.
I've dealt with my mother.
romantically. That's not your mother.
I
No.
mean, I get her flowers from time to time, if I could. But I gotta see her purse.
You got to see the purse.
I said I had to see her in person. My bad.
Oh, I thought you
Shit.
said I got to see the
Damn.
purse.
Michael Kors. Nah, she
Look
got
at the
it.
purse is gone.
It's terrible.
They go, the purse is gone.
I can't go home now. I can't go home now. She gonna be waiting there like, really?
She waiting for
Really?
you at the door.
You know I pay rent too.
Extra tight grip on the purse.
Around me now, it's like, oh, I see what you do.
With my pocketbook, Akai.
Nah, I can't get my bag. Get my bag. It's not even gonna be me anymore. It's gonna be the favorite now.
The favorite son.
So, we had a really big question last. Did you get any viewer questions?
Yes, I did.
Oh, let's go there.
Oh,
Before I go to the super giant one, I'll save that for last.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Does a guy really have a premium snap?
Yes, ladies, he does.
Chill.
All right. The homie John wanted to ask, based on the Game of Thrones finale,
John who? All right, whatever. Go ahead.
J Brooklyn 08.
All right.
Nah.
Based
Kenneth
on
with 80 names today. I don't know none of these people.
Oh my god. Based on the Game of Thrones finale, what are you guys' best and worst finales? Like, what is our opinion on the best and worst finale?
The best finale is Avengers Endgame.
Yes, I agree.
All right.
And the worst finale?
It's a cartoon.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I'm thinking. I'm letting y'all talk while I'm thinking in my head.
Well, I
I got my
suspense.
best.
the worst finale for me, Sopranos.
You know what? Yeah, that
Since
was
they
I
they
thought
let-
it faded to black. I thought
Yeah,
people
went
didn't
to
like
black.
it cut to black.
Yeah, just cut the black.
And
that
like
was it.
they left the
Mad abrupt.
Yeah, mad open ended. It's like, some like I can understand like, oh, I want to leave the ending open ended, that it's open to your interpretation. Nah.
Nah, man, give me everything. I'm American. I'm
Say-
stupid. I want
another-
to see everything played out.
Another ending just like that, the ending of Inception, where
Inception.
you weren't sure
Yeah.
if he was in a dream or not. It was like, oh, well, it started to wobble, but it didn't really wobble, so you never know.
Technically, if I may be so frank, the actual theory for the no, I'm kidding. No,
I was about to say, you about to go off on a hot take?
hell no, I ain't doing no hot takes. I ain't Rory. Shout out Rory. Shout out Joe. He's going through it right now. He's single, but he's going
Hat
through it.
bags.
I think for me, series. I think it was just in the shot. All right. What
It
if he's
was
getting
just-
a bag from the hat?
He was
bag?
holding it.
Okay,
It was-
but hey,
it was
listen,
his
listen.
leg.
It was
Listen,
posted up
first
against
off-
his leg. That
First
was
off, okay,
When
listen.
he first of all, he asked for somebody to take that pic.
Hang on.
And then
Maybe he set
said,
up the
"Yo,
thing.
did you get the bag?"
He set up a timer. Maybe he set up a timer.
No, he didn't.
Fuck.
He tagged somebody,
he tagged the photographer.
Steve Dollars, on IG.
Maybe he was just
It was a
passing
great-
through. And he's
That's
like,
the
"Yo, Joe, is that
photographer-
you? Yo, you
that's
down
the
in your luck? I'll give you a
for
pic."
the tour of his podcast.
Exactly. So there you go.
That
Maybe
hat
he was
bag
just
is-
coming through. It's like, "Yo, Joe."
Nah.
Yo,
I
speaking
think-
of photos, shout out to Kenneth. He actually waited a while to upload some pics. He showed some restraint, and it's funny because now that he showed restraint, I think that because the picture came out edited,
Yeah.
so I think that maybe he just took that time to edit the photo to put it out on the streets. So go over to Rojo Fiasco and,
That's
look
at
at the,
Rojo
and make sure you like
Fiasco.
the pic and
Like
comment
the
down
pic.
below if it's Photoshop or not.
If it's Photoshop.
No, they're
It's
all
it looks
Photoshop.
Photoshop to me.
You mad? He mad.
What's the worst finale?
The worst finale. Oof. Darkwing Duck.
How
Did not see that coming.
How did it end?
He died.
Damn.
No,
There's a
Harley-
reboot. There's a reboot coming out.
Did it?
Well, go watch the show.
There's a reboot coming out for Darkwing Duck.
I hope not.
No,
We're gonna
there
get
is.
safe.
There is.
I would like to get safe, not dangerous.
I feel like another bad finale, like it hasn't happened yet, for the next X-Men movie.
All those ended
Like
bad.
Dark Phoenix. That
All those
that
ended
looks
bad.
that looks trash. It looks even more trash than the first Dark Phoenix thing in X-Men 3.
What can you do? That
Make
whole
better
franchise
movies.
is broken.
It
I
really
really
is.
wish it wasn't like split up because I would have really wanted to see a culmination of X-Men's storyline.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Marvel.
I thought you were gonna say like I would have loved to see X-Men in Endgame because that would have been dope.
That's what I'm
does
saying.
anybody
Yeah.
remember Reboot from Toonami?
Yes,
Yes.
that shit was whack.
Yeah.
That had a terrible ending. I was into
They
it.
made a reimagining for Netflix.
They did?
Yeah,
Oh,
reboot
yeah.
the Guardian Code or some shit like that. I watched like 2 episodes. It was ass.
Any other viewer questions?
Oh, our biggest relationship shortcoming.
Ooh. Oh, here we go. We're here now. Now we're here. No, you go. Go ahead.
Nah, I ain't going.
No, you go. It's on you, bro. Remember we were talking about breakups last week?
I ain't
We
got
put
the
our
heart to
finger.
do
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
no, that's not fair. That's not fair. This happens all the time. This happens
You
all
put
the
your head
time.
down.
Yeah, like an idiot.
Y'all are just
You want to be
cheaters.
dramatic for the
He did it
microphone?
again?
He did it again.
It was best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of.
Yes.
So that
So
means
when does it start
No,
again?
see, you sitting there trying to. That's not fair. That's all right. All right.
go ahead, Akai, get your shit on.
Okay, I need to validate the question again. I need to verify. What do we mean? Like
Our
shortcoming?
biggest relationship shortcoming.
By
Like
what? Like
what do you think our worst quality is of ourselves when it comes to us being in relationships? That's how I interpret it.
Oh, I can answer that.
jeez.
I was talking about like what was like the something I did that caused a breakup that I might regret to this day.
Oh.
If that was it, whoo!
Oh, we'll save that for next
Yeah,
week.
well, that's not a question.
Hey, yeah, that's not.
That's not the question.
That's not a question.
Next
Okay.
week.
Jeez.
Next, no,
50 episodes from now,
chill.
episode 96. Stay tuned.
Don't ask that question. Look, we already asked it, so look,
We
you can't
already
ask
asked.
it. Yeah, that's the rules.
It's in the garbage.
Yeah, look at the
Pack
garbage.
is
gone.
in the mail and it's
gone.
gone. It is
But-
gone.
Yeah,
Yeah. So Evan,
what's your worst issue? I guess for
Yeah,
yourself. Yeah,
me?
you.
No, I ain't. Okay. All right. Listen.
I
just-
guess my biggest
No, hang
relationship
on, hang
shortcoming.
on.
Oh,
I'll
now
say
you
it.
want to answer. You scramble for 3 minutes.
Listen, I had to get my thoughts together. All right, yeah. No, I'm very fool-headed. Like, I think with my head too much. Try to think with my heart as well. And I'm just like I get overly emotional and very in my feelings. So, like, it's easy for me to like go off the handle and do something. So it's like, I had to put myself in check and really just assess that. And it happened time and time again, but it's just like one of those things where it's like, nigga, you got to get it together. You got to get it together because if you don't, like, you're going to lose yourself with this relationship. So,
Yeah, you
Had
gotta
to
stop
come to
wilding
terms
out
with
on the mailman.
yeah, exactly. Yes. Yes.
Mailman keep bringing bills. He's getting in his feelings.
Yes. You
Why
don't
you
know.
do this?
Bring this
Listen.
Sprint bill on.
First off, that is a thing and it is still occurring. You don't know how real that is.
the bill is
No,
occurring?
Bed Bath & Beyond just comes in, other person's name. Damn. I want to use this coupon, but I can't. Proof of ID. Fuck.
I live here.
Damn. Shout out Amazon Prime. Anyway. I'm not going to say why.
Kenneth.
So
Kenneth. Shortcomings.
my biggest shortcoming, I guess I'm very impulsive when it comes to relationships. Like sometimes too impulsive. Like I don't tend to think things through, and I'm very selfish. I
Like in what way? What do you mean?
like a lot of my no.
I was gonna play sound effect, but go ahead.
I feel like a lot of my intentions in a relationship more often than not are strictly for me, like for my own benefit, my own pleasure, whatever it may be. I very like early on in the relationship, I'm doing everything for them, but then as time goes on, it's like, all right, less for you, more for me.
Damn, I feel like it's the opposite for me throughout the whole relationship. Like, I don't know what you mean. Like, in the beginning, you're doing it all for them. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like it's like...
I do it like, okay, I'm putting my best foot forward. Like, yo, this is what I want you to think I am. And then like 6 months down the line, sorry, this is who I actually am. Surprise, gotcha,
Damn.
tricked you. Now you're trapped. Why are you trying to leave?
Damn, that's...
Boo!
I'll
Get the
leave.
fuck out of here.
Fine,
Fine.
I'll leave.
Fine. I don't understand.
Fine, I'll leave.
There's no clearance. She's coming. She's gonna come down.
Listen to this.
She's calling. Yay!
I stopped it.
Oh.
It wasn't that one.
Oh my
But
god.
that one. But no, that's very honest of you gentlemen, to divulge on the podcast for the public platform. That's very mature of you, actually.
Your turn, Evan.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Fine, I'll leave.
Who's gonna host?
We will.
Parley.
I guess Party Lamp, but you know,
That's a strong argument. That's a very. The new host of Carry Not Podcast.
Party Lamp hosting up the podcast.
Mine is my pride. To be honest with you, it's my pride. Like I
Get your shit off, Vegeta.
Whoa. Damn, come on, guys. Don't get like real. You know what? Evan? Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, Evan, you do have pride issues, nigga.
If there's one thing Evan has,
He's right.
it's his pride.
Everyone say it at the same time.
Pride.
Pride.
Just like looking at you niggas. But pause. But
Yo.
it's funny to watch y'all just like bounce off each other and like with no direction.
Rubber ducky.
Cameras on, mics is on. Hot potato. Hot potato to a topic.
We just do things.
All right, but
Face
yeah,
Your pride.
My pride is my worst enemy at the top. Yeah, because I feel like I'm, sometimes the way how I view myself and self expectations, I just, I tend to get in my own way sometimes and, separate myself from issues and people without
Compartmentalize, yeah.
Yeah, in a way, and just sometimes I feel like I'm above certain things, so it causes me to not react the way.
It causes friction between you and the person.
Not friction. It just causes me to react in a way that isn't healthy towards the relationship.
Ooh.
In what way?
As in, like, distancing myself. Like, I'm
Like
above
you just
this.
you just don't care.
It's one of those
It's your pride, but you're also being very aloof.
No. It's very intentional. I know what aloof is. Aloof is like, I didn't mean to do it.
No.
Well, sometimes it happens.
It's not.
No.
What's aloof?
It's what I do.
What's aloof? That's what's
My
like.
dumb shit. The dumb shit I do.
But mine is it's all purely intentional. It's
all
like chess
tough.
match.
It's all intentional.
It's like chess match in my head. But it's
Checkmate.
That's what I say.
very much
all these
of
years.
just like, yo,
That's
I'm
not real.
above this. I'm removing myself from this. You can catch up. I'm not leaving you, but I'm leaving the issue. Catch up.
Catch up.
I'm not gonna sit here and continue to discuss. No.
Is that how you like handle like arguments in your relationships, or it's like, you know what, I know this is dumb, so I'm gonna just drop this. Like I know that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I know for myself when I'm in a relationship and I'm arguing and I know that this argument is dumb, like we're arguing over the dumb shit. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna stop talking to you. I'm gonna go to sleep. When I wake up, I'm gonna act like this argument just didn't happen. If you keep going on with this bullshit, guess what? Take another nap.
Taking another nap.
You should just
damn.
see a psychiatrist.
I am seeing a psychiatrist. My pillow.
Dr. Pillow.
You can see the
Tell
other
me
side
Side
of
of the bed.
Tell me more.
Yeah. No.
Word.
No, I don't handle my situations like that. That sounds a little crazy. In my opinion.
I'm crazy.
I'm not judging you.
I'm crazy.
Yes,
Wow,
nigga,
that's
that's
wild. Wow.
Fam,
you know what?
we all
Fine.
crazy.
I'll leave.
I'll admit to it. I'm crazy as shit.
Fine, I'll leave.
I'm living by myself in Far Rockaway paying $1,400. God damn, I'm dumb.
Why you put your
Because I want someone to rob me and make it look real. I want the insurance money.
But when it
That was
comes
the
to
plan.
arguments, me per se, I don't feel like I'm above it in a sense of like I'll separate myself from an argument. To me, whenever it comes to an argument, somebody challenges my thought, I stop. I'll try to stop my thinking, like, let me hear you out.
Yeah.
Let me hear your
Lies.
I know my.
We got him, guys. We got him.
Oh, I haven't
That's a
heard that.
goddamn lie.
Haven't heard that one in a while.
Yeah, what happened to R. Kelly?
Still
Anyway.
on trial. But for me personally, like I said, I tend to I try to hear the person out because I know my side is right.
For how long?
Until I
Yeah, exactly. Because wait, no, I heard exactly what you said because I know I'm right.
Yeah, I know I'm right.
So you feel
I'm
like
firm in my position, so let me hear yours. I don't have to continue battling yours.
Yeah.
Let me let you say yours because I know all of mine.
but you're saying it like as if you wouldn't want your mind changed.
That's
Or
what
you
I
feel
say.
like your mind
That's
cannot
why
be changed.
I kind of make it seem like
Stubborn.
I'm above it.
Stubborn.
Now,
Pride.
Are you still prideful?
Yes, nigga.
Do you feel like you're gonna change from those ways,
No,
or do you feel like you need to?
Would a prideful person ever change?
No, nigga, I'm perfect. Fuck out of here.
Goddamn right, nigga.
Fucking shining.
God, I'm lonely.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm only asking this because I feel like the question seemed like it was something
I like that we're talking
that
about
will
our
hold
toxic
you.
sides.
Yes, we have to. There's a lot of stuff.
I could go on for years. So
Man, exactly. But what I'm saying is, I felt like the question made it seem like, are these traits that kind of hold us back in having the best relationships we can?
Yes.
So
Yep.
is this something that you feel is going to be in the way of you actually having the best
But you
relationship?
could
I have to get
you
over
could also
this.
look at it as like, okay, this is a way for us to grow. Like, hey,
Yeah,
I know this
that's what
is a
I mean.
shortcoming, so let me take steps to try and like overcome this, because I know, like I said, like I know that I can be very selfish. Well, now let me try being selfless. Let me try and do something not
Oh,
for
no, I
like.
gotta be less selfless.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you gotta be selfish.
Nah, that was the thing that I felt was a shortcoming because
Yeah, you gave too much of yourself to another relationship.
and not even too much of myself, but I wanted the most for that person, but they have to want that for themselves.
Yes.
That's like me imposing
very
that on
true.
myself and saying, "Oh, like,
Break this fucking blunt. Keep
talk
talking.
to him." Nah, that's
Preach.
something. Do it, brother. Keep talking. Preach. That never happens, but like you have to have the bigger.
Y'all
mic.
never
Can't
preach.
do it. Can't preach. But nah, that's something that I had to realize, and that came late in the relationship, and it's again, unfortunately, too late. But at the same time, it gets you wiser for the next.
It gives you it gave you clarity, so you know for the next person, like, hey, this is who I used to be, but I'm not trying to be this person anymore.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would say that person was inherently an ignorant person to the ways of, like, I guess being supportive with the person. Like, you want to see the best for your partner, but at the same time, what you could be doing could also be hurting the situation and not actually making it work. So it's like you got to like step back, see what really needs to be done to actually fix the situation or help the situation and support it in the best way, instead of just imposing your own like thought and saying, "Oh, this will work. I know what to do." Like my overly optimistic self. I think that was like the biggest thing. Like, I want to see the best for this person. You have so much potential.
That's I run into that a lot sometimes, where you want to see the best for a person, but you can't want more for a person than they want for themselves.
Yeah.
That's something I had to learn the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that sucks sometimes when you really, really, really care about a person very deeply, and it's like, damn, I want to do for this person, but god damn it, they don't even know what they want to do. So it's like you want to take the wheel, but they don't even have the map.
You want to take the wheel, but then they don't even.
They ain't even
got
got
a car.
shoes.
They don't even got a car.
You keep putting gas in a bicycle. Basically what you doing.
It's a hot and cold sandwich. You can't have it.
Ooh, don't make me get started on hot
Oh, he's going back to it.
God damn it.
Shout out to Reggie.
No lie, though, I will say this. On the flip side of that also shed light on what another shortcoming would be.
Ooh.
It's just like, yo,
He has more?
I didn't think, but
I just have
thought
one.
it was perfect. Fuck out of here. Man, you short. You came in short. Shortcoming.
Why you gotta do that, bro?
Yo, I'll be at the
I thought
comedy
this was a
strip.
safe space.
No, ain't no safe space.
What are you
No,
doing?
this is how you get past the safe space. You got to
Attack
put everything.
those.
No.
But what's your other shortcoming?
The other shortcoming I see on the flip side of that, giving more like, selflessness towards that person. Yo, this is why you don't do a podcast with friends. Because these niggas will throw out shit that you can they will stop you dead in your track.
Why is this funny every time? It's funny every time. We just hit it every fucking time.
So another shortcoming I have,
Go ahead,
aside
okay.
from short friends,
Wait, just him.
I just want to go to the club and have like, tall dance party, but can't. Don't want to step
I
on
thought
them.
he said tone dance party.
No, actually, yeah. But no. Another shortcoming, I would say, wanting to help the person more than wanting to help yourself. I think that's the biggest thing.
I could go.
Because it's like, I looked at it and I said to myself, okay, I want to see the best for this person, but I'm not looking at myself and I'm kind of neglecting
And you're not taking
what it
care of
is,
yourself.
or what other shortcomings I might have had with myself before actually entering into this relationship. And, being in a relationship teaches you a lot. Not only about another person, but about yourself.
Yes.
And, like, where you should be and what you should be looking at and what you should be doing. So I think that was, like, the biggest thing to kind of reflect on. and see like, yo, I kind of like jumped over that.
How do you feel that with you specifically? How do you feel that you wanting the best for a person and you getting over emotional in it? Like, don't you think that those two kind of
contradict each other?
Not even.
It's parallel.
They
Or
almost
like they
parallel, like they run into each other.
Yeah.
Because eventually you're gonna be so passionate and emotional for wanting so
Yeah.
much for a person,
'Cause-
you're invested now.
Yeah. And like the
Yes.
biggest thing I saw was like if I didn't see that their potential was met by whatever like energy and emotion that I put towards them, that got me upset. And it was like, like yo, like we're in this together. Like I'm investing in you because I know you can do it. But then it's like within that you're drawing emotion from yourself and what you should be putting towards yourself, and that's why everybody's going on the whole self-care thing because they realize they know like if you neglect yourself, you can't give your best to that person.
Self-care is extremely
Yes,
important.
it is.
To
Very,
all the
very
listeners, take care of yourself. Do
Yes.
some type of self-care.
Look at
mantra
Evan's beard
every week.
and hair; it is on point and it's
That's
coming
and
in.
you know what's funny?
Yeah.
A lot of this came from self-care
Yes.
of just going through a breakup.
Mhm.
Of
Ooh.
just you guys know me. Whenever I go through really bad breakups, I just don't take care of myself. Like I'll shower and brush my teeth,
Pot
but like
belly,
I'm
but,
not.
you know.
Yeah, pot belly it out. I'll stop working out. I won't eat as much as I should be eating.
Or,
I'll like
yeah.
not shave. I'll not cut my hair. Like it'll just get crazy, and like I just stopped taking care of myself. And then eventually when I stopped, I just kind of like, all right, whatever, cut it off. Like, you just don't care where you go from there.
Yeah.
You reach a point where you don't care anymore. But self-care kind of stepped in the way because that's when I started like, oh, let me learn about my hair.
Yeah.
Let me learn about like tips and
Proper
stuff.
ways to take
yeah,
care of
exactly.
it.
And that's what, like when I
And
bought my own
maintain it,
clippers and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, maintaining and taking care of it.
Shout out
Proper
to the
upkeep.
Cut Buddy.
Shout out to
Cut
Cut
Buddy.
Buddy. Get a new Cut Buddy Plus. 10% off. The coupon code.
Came in our
everything.
pocket. I mean, oh.
No.
Popeyes.
No! Damn it! But taking care of yourself, whether it be just doing your own hobby, find
Yeah.
like a weekly ritual. Just take the time.
throw
to
yourself into something to
Yeah.
just
yeah.
yeah.
It could just be like cutting your nails or something like that, clipping your nails if you don't do that typically, or taking care of your skin, doing something extra special for yourself once a week, whether it be just not even I won't even say meditating, just find
Get a
something
massage or some shit.
a massage or just
Go to the movies by yourself.
yeah, go to the
Hang
movies.
out.
Like for me personally, as
See
men,
what you like.
I think just grooming wise kind of makes you feel better. Like if you just get a haircut
yeah.
every 2 weeks or so, go
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
barbershop, you feel fresh, get a new lineup,
Yeah.
like things that make you feel confident, make you feel
Mm-hmm.
good, make you feel sexy, taking care of yourself, eating well, working out, things like that you invest in yourself, self-health and is self-wealth. And once you have that, like you'll feel a lot better about yourself, and it kind of helps you get over a breakup even faster.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and not even just get over a breakup, it puts you in a better position for your next relationship.
Puts you in a better
And
mindset.
it at least aligns yourself with yourself because that's what you have to do. You spend this time with the person, you have all this investment, as we said, but remember you have to invest in yourself to be able to give the best to that other person. So
Yeah.
that's
You
definitely
can't be
why
like
it happened.
Kenneth where you're just swindling women.
I'm not swindling women.
40
You
G's,
said
man.
that you pretend to be somebody else,
Whoa.
and then you
When
become
did I
very
say
selfish.
When did I say this?
You said I'm very nice.
First
up
of all,
First off,
I'm
first
quoting
off,
you
first
verbatim.
off, episode 22.
You was
whoa,
like,
wait.
We
what
got
is the-
receipts, bro.
What is episode
What
22?
up, 22?
Don't worry, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I just wanted to say a random number.
Yeah.
Yo, Jack Casey, bring up the timestamps. Bring up the timestamps.
But
I'm going to episode 22.
no, just like
Chill.
I was no, because we kind of went to you and me. Like I just kind of go back to you in a sense of how you said like you kind of like because I used to do that a lot too. I had a friend tell me like, "Yo, you got to put your best foot forward. You got to provide for them. You got to just do everything for them in the beginning. Show them that you mean business."
Yeah.
But if that's not who you originally
yeah.
are,
Mhm.
that's
And I'm
nice
not,
and
I'm
all.
not being myself to them.
You're
I'm
gonna
not being
exhaust yourself.
genuine.
Not
Yeah.
even just that. You're almost in a way setting yourself up for failure because you're creating an expectation that you cannot keep.
A false narrative. You're gonna exhaust
You're,
yourself.
you're holding yourself to a standard that you won't be able to maintain for a while. And a lot of men do this in the beginning when like, oh, on the first date, I'm going to go all out. I'm going to do all, like, don't go all out at
Yeah.
first because
No.
you can't go all out all the time.
Yeah.
You got to find whatever your medium is and you got to do that.
Stay in your financial lane.
Yeah, bro, you should.
Please.
No, because I used to do that a lot. Like, I remember one relationship where I did, like, almost like a guy. Like, you invest in this person, you do everything. I did all of this stuff for this
But
person.
you didn't feel like that was something that you naturally do? Because I feel like that's something you naturally do. That's just you.
I have a lot of friends who tell me this and I don't see it.
No. Fuck out of here. This is like, listen, when you're in a relationship, you like really put yourself in it, and
You want to give a lot
I
of
hate
energy.
I hate saying it seems genuine,
Yeah.
but I don't know now. I'm just like questioning
I'm
because
just looking for my 80,000. I need my 80K.
he's just in the suit. Like,
I'm just
hey,
checking
you
the
know,
purse.
First
Checking
day
the
suit.
Hand in the purse, it's gone.
Yep.
The purse is gone.
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 But I just want I mean, like I want to invest all my stuff in emotionally and spiritually and stuff like that into a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to make sure that things are kind of half met. You don't want to overextend in a relationship because if you would like some type of effort and appreciation or some type of reciprocation from your partner, you can't do it all yourself.
But how do you
There has to
feel
be
that?
give and take.
What if that genuine or authenticity is like just perceived as an overextension? Like it's not like because I mean
It can be.
I know for me, if I put myself in a relationship, like I'm there, like I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to like being with this person.
But that's where
why
communication has to come in. You have to have that conversation with that person of how you feel and like, yo, I see us going here.
Yeah.
Do you see this happening? And then,
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, what?
No, but
what
no,
you mean?
but that's the
Fuck
thing.
you mean?
But that's the thing. Like like with the people I've been with, or at least the last person I was with, that was a conversation,
Yeah.
and that was like one of those things where it's like, okay, I'm looking forward to this. That's why I'm gonna try and put
Yeah.
everything towards that. So
And
it's
there's
like,
a lot of situations like yours where people fall into these relationships with people and they have all these plans for what they would like out of a relationship or what they would see for this person. And you sit down and you have this conversation and they're like, yeah, that's nice. I would look forward to that. That point is where you need to start having, it's hard to say, because it's hard to because you don't really want to build expectations, but you do need to check in on your relationship every couple months to make sure people are doing the proper things to put them in place to get to those end goals. If you have an end goal as a couple, you need to check in with each other every couple months to see what are you doing to make sure we accomplish this goal? If we do have goals, we got to make sure we're doing what it takes to get there. You have to be honest with this person and say, hey, I feel like you're not pulling your weight. I understand things are happening. Life happens.
I feel like that gets in the way. I feel like you should take a step back and make it more of an individual kind of thing. Because again, going back to that kind of self-care, you got to make sure you're maintaining yourself to even be able to bring your best foot forward to that other person. I feel like that's something that's you got to be able to walk that same path with the person, but also make sure you're good.
Yes,
that way
you have to make sure you're good.
You have to, because I think that's where it got misconstrued for me, where I was damn, I was doing what I was supposed to do, but I was really just looking out for this person. But meanwhile, I'm doing my own shit. It's not like I'm 100% with it, but as long as we meet that goal, as long as we get to this spot or to that spot, whatever, just building up. So it's I don't know.
Sometimes you got to acknowledge when you are overextending yourself more than you would like or more than you should in a moment. You're like, damn, I'm kind of in the red a little bit, trying to make sure you're good. Well, it's kind of costing me a little bit of my own time and things that I should be doing for myself.
Sometimes it's hard to do that when you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
And it's hard to be that aware of it. So it's that's the thing, because it's you get lost in that. So I'm I don't know. That's why I want to revisit the overextension, because it's
because when are you overextending?
Exactly.
When do you
that's why I'm
and how do you catch yourself in the moment?
Because
that's why I don't do nothing. That's where the pride comes in. That's where the pride comes in. I swear to God.
That's why I don't be doing nothing.
I don't do nothing no more.
Not a damn thing. Not
bitches,
never.
Man. It's just weird because I've reached a point where I'm just damn. I noticed myself doing too much. So I pulled back. I want to see what you want to do with yourself before I even because it's almost counterproductive of me to even say I have all these dreams and goals for us when I don't even know what you want for yourself.
Very true.
You have to know what that person wants for themselves and be like, well, this is what I want for myself. How do these link up? And how do we build on that?
Now, again, let's say that's exactly how we present it. We see it, and we have that check-in, and we're both aligned with what we want to do. So we're able to move forward. But what if there's still overextension, and it seems I'm there's those people that want to go hard or go home for their partner, and they want to see the best for them. It's if they were going to school, or if they wanted that job, or if they wanted to do anything that was able to kind of uplift them. How is there overextension in that?
Yeah, and the thing is that at points they are going to be overextensions from either side.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to make sure you're not doing it too long, because there's gonna be moments where you're giving 70, they're giving 30. There's gonna be months where they're giving 60, you're giving 40.
But that sounds like marriage now.
Exactly.
That sounds like marriage. Like
But that's
sickness and
the
health.
end goal of a relationship.
That's
Is
the
there
end game.
overextension in marriage?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. This shit ain't fair, bro. Shit ain't never gonna be fair.
I mean,
That's how
but
they
I
start giving out engagement watches.
I ain't giving out shit. You heard me,
Right.
Pride Boys.
Pride boys.
Pride boys.
Don't
Yep.
jack that. Don't jack that. Don't jack that.
Evans on his Pride Patrol.
Yeah,
Put
man,
Pride Patrol.
you goddamn right. I ain't giving nothing no more.
Pride man.
Why?
Pride man. Yeah,
That's
it.
me. Yep.
Come on, man.
What?
There's gonna be that time where it's just pride is gonna have to be put to the side.
Yeah, man. Y'all fooey with all that. You talking Chinese to me. Listen, I got my toxic traits, bro, and I'm growing and I'm changing and I'm aging to the point where maybe they won't be as big of a factor as they are for me right now. Hopefully it's the same for you too, gentlemen.
Yes,
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
But
eventually.
We're gonna get there.
it's a journey, guys. And with that being said,
This journey of our podcast is over.
I'm pretty sure Akai's camera went off.
Shit.
That camera died.
Oh,
We gonna
care.
have fun. But any last things you want to say?
Any last parting words? Know better, do better. As always.
love yourself. You're the most important person to yourself.
Self-health is self-wealth. And guys, with that being said, make sure you go check her purse before she goes to sleep late at night. And with that being said,
Hand in the purse, it's gone.
hand in the purse is gone. We gonna see you niggas next week.
Terrible.
We out.